I think we can all agree that women don't really like each other, right? Nah, women don't like each other, bro. And there was a time where if a woman told you that, I have more male friends and I don't really have female friends, you look at her like, that's suspicious. But maybe that was because we didn't really understand the true nature of women back then. But now I don't even blame a woman who's just like, I don't have female friends. I'm just on my own because I've come to see the real nature, bro, of female is crazy, and they know that. In fact, they even know it more than we do on a deeper level because I've never been a woman. So, but from being a man, I can say I know a few things that, bruh. I mean, how could you be friends with someone who would never tell you the truth about yourself? How are you even supposed to grow? But I'll just share this thought. I think society has made it so that lying was made to protect women from certain things, So like since when they were kids, so growing up with everyone lying to you about everything, you definitely grow up to believe that that lie is actually true, right? So that lie becomes your reality. And what I mean by society lies to women is, take the average woman for example. Unless it's her father, her brother, or her boyfriend, if she has a bad character, most people are just going to ignore it, right? They'll just shove it to the side. They'll be like, oh, she's a woman. If you tell her this, you'll hurt her feelings, that kind of thing. And that's even if she even listens to the boyfriend anyway, but you get my point. So she grows up, and then imagine for someone who doesn't have a father, who doesn't have a family member or brother to actually tell her the truth. She's just going to be surrounded by the other women who have been lied to as well all their life, right? So society is lying to you, and then you have other women who are lying to you as well, not telling you the truth because women actually hate confrontations. So instead of, what does someone who hates confrontation do? They're definitely going to use mental tactics like gossiping, exclusion from certain things, subtle digs. Men are a little bit fortunate because we actually get to see the brutal reality of life from an early age, and we understand the reality of things, so we operate based off reality. But women are shielded from that reality to protect them from certain things in the world, and with that shield it comes with the illusion of delusion. All right, or the illusion of, I don't know how to even frame it. It's just the illusion of reality. Another illusion of, it's a separate reality from the real reality that men live in. So most women grow up in that, and that's why I said society lies to women. So most men will actually tell each other the truth, right? But women, since they hate confrontation, they're going to come up with gossip about each other. They're going to bring about exclusion from social events from each other, and subtle digs. Let's say for example you're talking to a woman and then you bring up another woman into the conversation. Maybe you're like attributing positive things to that woman you just brought up. She's going to be like, yeah, that woman is fine, but, and then since her mind is going to go into competing with that woman automatically, it's going to be, oh, that woman is, yeah, she's this, she's that, but she will be better if she did this, like if she wore this more appropriately, or do you see how her nails are a little bit more, they're just subtle digs to disqualify the other person you're bringing, things like that. Or maybe they could be in a social gathering, and then they might be gossiping about someone. Now imagine gossiping to someone about someone else. Those people you're literally gossiping to are going to gossip about you, and those people, like, it's an endless circle, bro. They gossip, and at the end of the day you hear that, oh, my friend gossip about me, and then you be like, wow, oh, my friend is a bad person, but you're literally gossiping about someone else too. So you see, it's crazy, bro. And women can only the only time I've seen women who are best friends with each other are when they are enabling each other's bad behavior. Like, That is the only time I've seen a woman be a best friend with another woman. And I know it is not the. I'm not painting. I'm not using a brush to paint the whole picture with that statement, but that is what I've seen. It is more likely for a woman to be best friends with another woman when she knows that the other woman is enabling her bad behavior. Or you could see two single friends. Like, is that they are single, doing the same thing, doing the same thing, lying to each other about whatever, like just coping, basically just coping. Or if one happens to be married, then she's literally going to support that woman to cheat on her husband. Just, I don't know, just to feel good about being single or something like that. Just to feel like, oh, I'm at least my husband is not the one getting cheated on, that kind of thing. Now, are there women who actually have genuine friendship for each other? I mean, unless if she's lucky to have a sister. I have seen where a sister sleeps with her sister's boyfriend. That is how talk, bro. I don't know, man. Like, oh, god damn it. Even the family members are not safe. Why would you let your sister's boyfriend tap? Why would you let him smash? And there are a lot of shameless men out there. Trust me. Those ones who have no principle, have no self-control, they'll just go after anything. But it's up to the woman to allow it to happen, right? So you're going to have to excuse the kids playing in the background. We're at the school where we donate food for the kids. So if you would like to donate, just send me an email or send me a message through the email on the link in the bio or in the description. My bad. It goes down to what I said, I think in one of my videos about the ego thing with women, just wanting to feel like I can do this too, like, oh, I can have is you're not better than me kind of thing, right? So I think it all circles down to that ideology in their head. But I think the most genuine is literally just is when they have like a sister to talk to about everything, or maybe a rare case where they've been growing up for a long time since they were kids, and then somehow they happen to end up being together as adults as well. But that isn't even a guarantee, because things can happen, anything can happen. And even when you see female friends together, there's always that little bit of there's always something that at any time could go wrong. There's always that little thing. And I'm not saying men's relationship are perfect, but at least men live in truth, basically. Like, our whole life is all about truth. We live in brutal truths, and I think that really helps. That really helps us in a way. But women live in a different reality, and sometimes it actually does more harm than good to them, in my opinion, anyway. So if you see a woman, just give the woman a hug. It's not easy to live. Imagine living your life based off fake love. That is crazy, bro. You're living your life based off fake love of the people you call your friends. If men weren't honest with each other, men wouldn't grow. Like, imagine your guy lying to you like, oh my goodness, like, everything you do is good, do your thing, don't worry about it, you got it. Hey, when you know your guys, that is evil. That is evil, man. That is evil. Nah, I will not have a friend who lies to me, bro. Don't lie to me. Just be honest. Well, I think that is why they tend to want to always have a boyfriend. But even when they do, it's for the wrong reason. It's about just showing off to their girlfriends, like, oh, I got a boyfriend, I'm not single, you are, I'm a better person, kind of thing, And if they somehow happen to like that man, it's because of how he makes them feel. It's not really out of true love, They like him because of how he treats them. Like, oh, he treats me right, so I like him. Yeah, good boy. It is crazy, but that's the reality of things. So I think those those are my thoughts. I might just leave it here for now.